First possum of the day. Here's that set from yesterday that was on top of that log with the nails. This is why I use the nails, because they work perfect here. The chain's around underneath, he's just laxing out under there. If it was raining it'd still be dry. Really sunny, wouldn't be dehydrated, all good. It's all about finding the right spot, you know. If you were sitting on the ground you could have set it in front of this big tree here. Might have gone alright, you know, or if there's nothing else around you could have put it in the nails up that tree, but a vertical one's not as good. Or you could have put it on this tree here, but to me it's all about finding the spot. This one here with this nice run up here is perfect, and you put the trap right where it's going to get in it, so it just can't get past without standing in it. Big blaze up the tree, and here's the proof here, you know, it works. Another one in this set, this could catch quite a few, this one with the look of it. These ones with a nice sort of ramp up to it on those nails so they can't tip it off, yeah, these are very effective. It looks like a slate too, he's quite white underneath, he's quite good colouring. Well, it's the day after the third night, and pulling these traps out of here today because I've got some other stuff I've got to go and do. I was hoping there was going to be a possum in here, but looks like it's got away, but well, there you go, you know, you can't win them all, but it was just about 3 out of 3. I could tell this was a good spot right from the start. Here's that trap. I always just give it a bit of a freshen up with a bit of lure, even if it's still there, just a little bit of fresh stuff. It all helps. I think possum trappers, you know, as a whole, cop quite a bit of stink about, you know, you might catch a kiwi, or someone might stand in your traps and all this sort of thing. But at the end of the day, I think most trappers are doing a lot more good than bad. You know, the by-kill like this rat here, you know, you're really helping out, I'd say. Something else, you know, if you've pre-fed a week before, then when you set the traps you'll catch straight away, but if you haven't, sometimes it might take a few days for the possums to turn up. You think you're not going to get any, and then all of a sudden it starts catching, you know. But once you've caught some, you know, you're away then. There's a smell of the possums that you've caught, and yeah, they should just keep coming and coming if you're in a good spot. There's a little clearing here, and sort of as you walk in the bush here, there's a bit of a pad coming down here, and the first good tree you come to is the one you want to put it on. This tree looked good right from the start. There's our possum there, but when I look up the tree there's scratch marks and stuff just everywhere. But being right by this clearing, yeah, it was always going to be good. Just got to find that good tree to put it on. Another one in here. This really is a good spot, this one. You know, this would catch for quite some time, I'd say. Yeah, the first night, about 2/3 of the traps had possums in. This is the second night's catch now, and yeah, they've just about all got them in. So sometimes your bait takes a couple of days, you know, to suck all the possums up. And then once you got some, you're away. Yeah, there's one in there. This is a big old rata, this one. Rata tree. I've seen them on here before and they always catch pretty good, but I've never really looked up the tree. But when I look up the tree there today, I can see why they're here. Yeah, they're living up in all these epiphytes. Up in here. It's quite hollow too in places, this tree. Probably catch one every day on here. Three out of three on this one. There's one under there. Yeah, they'll be all living up this tree for sure. Possum under there. Here's another tree that really suits the way that I set it. There's one there yesterday, one here today, there'll be one here tomorrow too probably. This one here has got away 2 nights in a row, which doesn't happen that often, and it's taken all the bait, so I'd have to say it's probably a big buck, and he's been there, done that before. If I was trapping here for like another week, I'd outsmart this one sooner or later, but I'm out of here now. But yeah, might get him next time. I'm just showing you, I don't always get them, you know. One like this though, if it keeps getting away and it keeps taking the bait, just try a few different things, lighten the trigger, maybe set it down the bottom on the ground if that doesn't work, you know. Put the bait up higher on the tree. Try a few different things, you'll get it eventually. 3 out of 3 for this one, 100%, so it's all good. 3 out of 3 for this one as well. There's 2 carnukas here that look the same. This is not that other tree, this is a different one. And they both catch well. This is, yeah, 100% as well. There's a nice possum pad here. This is the sort of place where you'd settle on the ground if you were on private land or on somewhere that you're allowed to do ground sets where there's not ground birds and stuff. Another really good set here. There's just tons of sign here. This catches really well here. There's down in there somewhere. Brown one. One in there. I better just drop these 2 down here. There's the possum there. I've set traps on here before, this one works really well. See up in there. There's the nails just there. Works extremely well, this one. This possum here is quite a big one. Took 3 nights out with this one, but once you get a taste for that ice and sugar, keep coming back. Set the trap off or whatever, but yeah, got him eventually. On this log here. Obviously running up and down the log. Near the end of this clip, I'm going to show a lot of photos of possums and traps. It's not to show off how many I can catch. It's more to show the beginners and that, the sort of trees that are the good ones to put the traps on. So I'm just going to, yeah, any photos I got left over, I'm just going to put them all up in a row so you can see the good trees. Ones that catch them, because if there's a possum in the trap, it obviously worked.